Alright, other than, you know, the opening scene sort of changing a bit, Rowan now has a Baneri, etc., etc., this TV scene now changes, and they're talking about Professor Rowan. He's on TV. Let's ask Professor Rowan. Brought to you by Jubilife TV. See you next week, same time, same channel. So, as soon as you move, now Barry will walk up into your room like an intruder, like an invader. He's like, hey Devin, did you just see the TV? Of course you did. He must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So now his new scheme is, okay, wait. Oh, hey, is this a new PC? Where was I? That's it. That's all he notices with the new PC. It's just like, oh, hey, cool, new PC. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Okay, so you go outside. You see there's now snow in Twin Leaf Town, which is just frigid. I mean, we get enough in Wisconsin, but geez. Seen enough of it this winter. Alright, now, one thing that changes here is Barry's now talking about a bunch of other stuff, like scooting into the patch of grass, going into Sand Gem Town without Pokemon. Okay, here goes. On your marks. Hold it! Not gonna let ya. So Rowan is now here. He's not at the lake. You don't have to lead Barry to the lake. Those two have an awkward stare. Barry calls Professor Rowan an old guy. What to do? The world would surely change if they meet Pokemon. Let's see. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? You two, you truly love them, do you? Well, you can ask 100 times. That'll never change. Right, Devin? Yes, right. And so Rowan goes on with all these points, and Barry's all like, well, forget about me. Give it to my friend here. How big of you. So then he does give you Pokemon. I mean, you don't even have to, like, take them in the old game, or like in the old game, where, you know, it's like, he leaves his briefcase there, you steal some Pokemon, then he's like, okay, that's cool. Then you fight off those Starlies. Of course, clumsy old professor there did leave his briefcase at the lake, which isn't very good, but oh well. So he talks a bit, just kind of zipping through this, but anyway. Open up the briefcase. One thing that's nice is you can save right before you open up the briefcase, right there. So I recommend doing that. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Turtwig this game, just because. And that means Barry will have Chimchar. Yeah. Talk. He says some new stuff. And then he leaves. I'm sorry, please let me pass. I don't like how she said that. Okay, watch this. Here he goes. Here, we both got Pokemon now. He's so excited. There's only one thing you need to do, right? Are you up for this? I always want to say this time has come. I challenge you to a battle. So he does his Barry dance, this new trainer animation and stuff. And he sends out a Chimchar. If you picked Piplup, he'll be using Turtwig. And if you picked Chimchar, he'll be using Piplup. Turtwig is pretty good, I'd say. But if you started with Piplup, you might have some fun because Turtwig uses Withdraw a lot, which makes the fight go on. Just use the attacking move. Don't bother with the other move. You'll beat him, no problem. Just keep hitting that A button. Whew, let's go home. See ya, Devin. So, okay, you go home, and then you're like, oh, hi, Mom. What's up? I want to go and see the professor. I got a Pokemon now. He gave it to me. What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you? Imagine if you didn't. It's just Starlies and Bidoof. If you really think they're going to be that much of a problem, I mean, I could probably handle them. Anyway, she gives you the running shoes right now, which is nice. Let's see. Read the instructions. Press B to dash faster than ever before. Well, isn't that just nifty? So you run up there, and then Barry's up there. He has this great idea, and he's talking about that lake where you always play at, the one with their legendary Pokemon lives. So he's like, let's go find that legendary Pokemon right now, because we don't want to be noobs at this game. We want to get the good Pokemon right away. So he will follow behind you, sort of like Diamond and Pearl. You lead him over here, and then he's intent on capturing the legendary Pokemon there. So you go in there, and you see Cyrus at the lake. It's like, what are you doing here? He's the flowing time, the expanding space. Cyrus is my name, remember it. So he's really creepy in this game. I mean, he's creepy from, like, way early on. Allow me to pass. Step aside. What was that about, weird guy? Okay, Devin, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. And Mesprit does its cry. Did you hear that? That had to be it. Let's catch it. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeball. Okay, Pokeballs. P-O-K accent E balls. I love that. That's so funny. I've never seen anyone like do a, you know, P-O-K accent E balls and stuff like that. I don't know. That just really struck me as funny. They changed a lot of the dialogue in this game, particularly with Barry, Dawn, Lucas, and Professor Rowan. Rowan's really funny now, particularly later. He's not so scary. He's so much he's totally out there. I totally messed that speech up too, but anyway. Your friend sure seems really impatient. He's really impatient in Platinum. He got like 10 times more impatient in Platinum than Diamond and Pearl. Whoa, whoa, look who's here. Let's have a look at your Pokemon. Yeah, it's my Pokemon now. Trusting you with that Turtwig is no mistake. I'm gonna name it Marriland because I like naming my starter Marriland. Because then it'll always show up in the video, and then, you know, just in case my voice wasn't enough, you'll always know who's talking. Alright, cherish that Turtwig of yours. I'm so glad you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Never mind. Herm, let's move on to the main topic. There's something I want to discuss with you. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. Etc., 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 etc. He wants you to go on a quest to record all the data in Sinnoh for all the Pokemon in Sinnoh. So, okay, free gear. It's a very high-tech device. So good that, you know, he's nice to strangers. I've got one too. Okay, that's great. Awesome for you. I've lived for 60 long years. So Rowan is 60. That's not too old. Your grand adventure begins right now. If you would have chose Piplup on Route 201, we would have had the same. Actually, that's not true. If you chose Chimchar, she would have had a Turtwig. She's lying to you. Alright, yeah, she runs off. Anyway, we need to run off too. As soon as we exit this place, she'll be like, oh wait, no, actually, Rowan will be like, Devin! I have something good here. You should take this as well. Now this is cool. He gives you TM27, which is the TM for return. He gives you that, like, right now, right away. And that can actually come in handy if you're using, like, well, like, any of the starters, really. I'd particularly think Chimchar or Turtwig in particular. But if you catch something like a Starly, or a Bidoof even, you know, teach it return. Particularly, like, halfway through the game, and you'll be good. It's a good move for a normal type. Well, for anything, really, as long as it's happy, and as long as it has a high attack stat. I'm rambling. Don't let it bother you. Oh, that's right, Devin. Don't you need to let your family know you're going to be helping Professor Rowan with the Pokedex? I think you should let someone know. They don't care, don't worry. It'll be a lot less scary that way. So, alright, if you try to leave, did you tell your family that you're helping the professor? You didn't, did you? She's psychic! She knows that I didn't tell my mom that I'm going on a Pokemon adventure. Darn, psychics. What is it, Devin? Rowan asked me to do something big. Yeah, that's right. I've got something you'll find useful. It's a journal. Okay, that's great. I kind of find it more annoying than great, personally, but... oh well, I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. Just joking, dear. Alright, bye, Mom. Makes your mother happy, too, but come back sometimes. She wants to see the Pokemon I caught. Is my little Barry here? No, he's not. He must have left already. The boy shouted about going on an adventure and bolted! Yeah, that's Barry, alright. Won't you, Devin? Oh, wait, what? I'm not a messenger. Jeez, thanks for, you know, making me do this, Mom. I would have said no, but oh well. Anyway, go back to where Dawn was like, stop, not letting you through here now. And she's gonna now show you how to catch a Pokemon, now that you talked to your mom. Alright, she's gonna catch a Bidoof. Go, Piplup! Now, just one thing to notice right now it doesn't matter later. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter at all, but notice that the Piplup she has is female, okay? Later in the game, well, I'll show you when it happens, don't worry. Oh, Pokemon also get easier if you catch, etc. Obtain the Pokeballs. Alright, I got the Pokeballs! Yep, alright. So, that is the first part. We will do more